Welcome to Compound TV. Welcome to Compound TV. Today we're going to be doing some stuff with the 44 Magnum. We've got this Ruger Blackhawk 44 Magnum, and we've got a bunch of stuff lined up, a couple different types of ammo. We're going to do some little tests here and there and show you about this specific gun and the caliber in general. So here we go. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to kind of show how much energy there is. Simplest way to do that is to shoot water and see the splash. We'll see how much energy it is. So here we go. Everybody ready? Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to shoot a spray paint can and a can of Ace Loop. And the reason we're doing this isn't just because they blow up cool, but because they're compressed. If you shoot it with something that has higher energy, it shreds it more, and I want to see what happens when you shoot it with a 44. Now, we've got other stuff we're going to shoot. We're going to shoot these with these right here. It's a jacketed soft point. The tip of it is lead. It's so it expands better. The other stuff, I want to get a little more penetration out of it. So this is a hollow point, but it's a jacketed hollow point. There's more jacket on it. I don't think it'll expand more. This is going off of what I think, but we'll find out because we're going to test them. So we're going to do aerosol cans first. Okay, so the first thing we've got that we're going to shoot out of the aerosol cans is a half full can of spray paint. But it's still compressed, so we'll see what happens. And it's gone.
It's over here.
Yeah, it's over there. Okay, so went in. I thought I grazed it more, but it's I think I squared up pretty good, but it kind of blew out the side. But even that, when it came out, shredded it. A lot of force. And it ended up over here, and we were over there. I don't even know if you can see that. That little pole is where it was sitting. Okay, second can, it's a full can of Ace Loop. So it'll probably explode more. We'll find out. Oh, it split it in half. That's more what I was looking for.
Alright, so he split the can completely in half, and the bottom half went maybe 5 yards away, and then the top half ended up probably 25-30 yards over here. And he was right, it did make it explode more.
Okay, so the next thing we're going to shoot is something a little harder. We've got an 1.5 inch steel, so it's really hard, but I didn't want to use steel at first, but I'll do this to show you why I'm using aluminum. Aluminum is going to be softer. I want to see how far it goes into it and what it does. But since they're harder, we're going to use the round that I think will go a little deeper, and that's the jacketed hollow point instead of the lead soft tip. Couldn't find any full metal jackets. They would have been perfect for this, but I don't have any. So we're going to start with the steel, and then we're going to move to the aluminum. Alright, here's that jacketed hollow point, and there's that block of steel. Alright, right here. I found it, tossed it right about there. That's why I wanted to shoot aluminum. a little bit not centered, but I hit it and you can see it barely dented it. Okay, next thing, same ammunition. Now it's that aluminum block. Alright, let's see what happened. Ah, see? It's much deeper. You can see the hollow point. You can see where it expanded. If I can get in the sun, you can even see a little notch there, a little notch there, and a little notch there. That's where the hollow point is split so that it expands. And this is what I was telling you, Lucas, where it pushes it out because it's soft. As it tries to leave, because it won't go all the way through, it pushes it out and leaves this. But that's a pretty solid chunk, and it dug pretty deep. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're kind of going to test muzzle rise. We're going to see how much this gun kicks. So I've got my second camera set up. I'm going to shoot it one-handed, out like that. We're going to get this shot, and we're going to get the shot with that one to see how much it kicks up. And then I brought the Ruger Blackhawk 357 Magnum, and they're basically, aside from barrel length and caliber, they're the same exact gun. So I think it'll give a good representation of how much this one kicks compared to something of a slightly smaller caliber like the 357. Okay, I'm standing like this because I have to get low enough for us to get it in the camera good. So it's going to be awkward, but this is how we're going to do it. Everybody ready? Okay. Okay, so shooting that one-handed, I knew the gun kicked. Today was the first time I've done that, but with this Ruger Blackhawk, when you shoot it, it sits in your hand, and these grips are so small, the gun turns. Even if you squeeze the crap out of it, the gun turns because there's so much kick. And the first time that I tried it, it turned. This part is just squared off enough and sharp enough that it will take a little bit of skin off. So you kind of got to be careful with guns that kick this much. Okay, so this is the 44 Magnum, and this is the 357 Magnum next to it. It's the same length case. You get a lot more powder with the 44 mag, and you get a lot more mass out of the bullet. So now we're going to shoot the 357. Okay, this is the 357. It's almost an identical gun, a little shorter barrel, different caliber, but we're going to do the same thing. Everybody ready? Okay, here we go. Okay, so the next thing we've got here is a big old rump roast, and it's got bone in and everything, and we're going to shoot that with the 44 with the soft point and the jacketed hollow point, if we have anything left after the first one. But we're going to shoot it and see what would happen if you shoot something living with flesh and bone and meat, and see what happens. Okay, so this is the lead round nose, and we're going to shoot a rump roast. Here we go. Oh man. Wow. Yeah. It did all right. Dude.
Yeah, it demolishes this stuff.
It's just, it looks like hamburger meat.
Mm-hmm.
Just chewed it up. Okay, so now we've got a little bit more destroyed rump roast, but we turned it, and I'm going to shoot it with that jacketed hollow point and kind of hopefully see the differences here. Here goes nothing. Yeah, I don't think it will. So I hit right in here, and tiny. The soft point blew everything up like crazy. The jacketed hollow point, it wasn't quite as much expansion, I don't think, but it's a really circular hole. So I guess pick your poison, whichever suits you best, but really good, nice, clean hole. Still a big hole, but the round nose butterflied everything out, and there was more expansion with that one. So we were just talking, and I think I know maybe why the round nose expanded so much more, and it's because right here there's not really any bone where I hit with the jacketed hollow point. The round nose, I think it might have hit bone and expanded and threw it into just pieces, and then exploded the whole thing.
Alright, so we still have quite a bit of meat left, and for Christmas I got an early Christmas present from my girlfriend, and she bought me this 110 round mag for my Ruger 1022. And when I first got it, I took it out and I shot it, and it had a couple jams, but it's been loaded and put away so I could work the spring in, and now we're going to see how it fires now. Here we go. Double fed.
That's pretty good. Your finger was getting tired, wasn't it?
Yep. Oh, I'm not done yet. Oh, that was the last one.
That was the last one.
The last bullet. Alright, so yeah, there was already a hole here.
It was like this wide,
Yeah.
and this was still connected.
So, yeah. And I shot, and it fell through.
Yeah, I'll pull it
But,
out.
we can go through the back and make it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go. Oh my god.
it's just
Just-
oh, yeah.
This is the side he was hitting, and there's tons of tiny little holes. I want to see the back side. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's tore out.
This was all 22, and there's wood in it.
I'm extremely happy considering it jammed once out of 110 rounds. There was actually 111 because one was chambered already. So out of this mag, this performed flawlessly. So if you're wanting to get one of these, I'd go for it.
Yeah. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. We're pretty much done here. We need you to subscribe. We need subscribers. Give us a like. Turn on that notification bell. We had fun out here today. We love doing this stuff. And if you liked the 44 mag, tell us about it. If you liked the 110 round mag, tell us about it. Give us any ideas that you might want to see. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.